We've had enough about Michael Jackson. Let him
Right.
rest in peace.
What celebrity should die next? People like the new format. In fact, Stevie Wonder wrote in and said, "It's the best show I've ever seen." Michael J. Fox writes, "This show left me shaking with excitement." Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Weekly Show. I'm Matt Schneider, and I am here with a new show that is going to revolutionize things once again. This week, we've upped the video quality, we've lightened the mood, and we're about to debut some brand new, exciting comedic bits that will leave you talking all week. So let's get right to it. First up, we are going to do Worst Week Ever, it's called. Some of you might remember this show from VH1 called Best Week Ever. We're just going to copy that and do that. Because no one pays me enough to come up with original ideas, let's just do Worst Week Ever, our take on some of the exciting videos from this past week. So let's hit it.
Fight till we see the sunlight, tick-tock on the clock.
This past week, a lot went on, including the Oscar nominations, which were announced. And right here on the Weekly Show, we will have a full prediction show later on this month. But this past week, the star of Precious, Gabor, blah blah, something like that, she ran to Good Morning America as if she was running to the front of a buffet line in order to share her thoughts about being nominated.
Congratulations. I mean, you just hear the news. What emotions go through you?
Okay, as soon as I heard, I jumped up and down.
That jumping explains the aftershocks in Haiti. Yeah. She's big.
I was so excited, and I called my mom and I was screaming with my manager and all of it. Like, it's amazing because for a year I've been feeding.
Damn right, Precious has been feeding for over a year. Yeah, and it shows. Sorry. I'm getting word now that she's feeling self-conscious about her weight, and she actually wants to fit into a slimming Oscar dress, so she's going to work out, and we have some exclusive workout video. Let's take a look.
Now racing toward the big balls leads to motivation. Here comes the motivator.
Bounce that booty. In other fat celebrity news, the ladies of The View tried to help out the black one not named Whoopi.
Press in, press in, press in, press in, press in, lift up, press in, lift up. Come on, picture that booty in your jeans. My butt hurts.
From that image, my eyes hurt, my head hurts. Ladies, that is one view I never need to see again. Let's move on. I'm very busy during the week, and I'm not as plugged into politics as I like to usually be. So that's why I like to turn to Glenn Beck to see what's going on in the world.
I found something on BarackObama.com today that is staggering.
Ooh, this sounds informative.
A war on children. I mean, they have so flipped everything on us, and they're really grabbing our children in many ways, the progressives are, by the throats.
Glenn, that's exactly what has happened.
Exactly what has happened? Old lady, I think you need to look up the definition of exactly once again. And Beck, you should know better. President Obama believes in separation of church and state, which means grabbing little children is strictly within the jurisdiction of the church. Very true. Let's see if Republican Senate Leader Mitch McConnell has any relevant thoughts to add to this week's discussion.
Of treating the Christmas bomber as if he had robbed a convenience store. What happened? He was given a 50-minute interrogation. Probably Larry King has interrogated people longer and better than that.
Oh, snap. Mitch McConnell in the House. Although, in Obama's defense, forcing anyone to stare at Larry King has been deemed cruel and inhumane torture, so that really wasn't an option. Speaking of smackdowns of the week, I think Sarah Palin has something to add.
This is about the people, and it's bigger than any king or queen of a Tea Party, and it's a lot bigger than any charismatic guy with a teleprompter.
Damn right. Don't mess with the queen of the Tea Party. Who needs a teleprompter?
Reflect the kind of thinking that led to September 11th. The threat then.
All right, everyone, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Sarah Palin might not give speeches as well as Obama, but she's great at a lot of things. That's why Fox News Channel hired her to give news analysis. Let's hear some of that expert analysis right now.
All right, you are a Fox News analyst, so I want you to take off your political player hat and put the analyst hat on and really try and do your best job, almost like one of the commentators on the Super Bowl.
I'll try. Okay.
All right. Handicap the 2012 GOP presidential race for us. Who's the front runner?
No idea. I have no idea.
Your next president, ladies and gentlemen. There she is. Now it's time to shift gears a little and welcome on our newest correspondent with some sizzling, juicy, delicious, back off, Precious, I'm not talking about steak. I am talking about gossip with the gossip vixen herself, DZ. Welcome to the show. So right off the bat, tell me, who do you think, which celebrity will be married this year?
Ooh, good question. Well, I find that I get better answers from this crystal carafe of scotch than I've ever gotten from a crystal ball. So I'll ask the carafe. Yes, it seems that in 2010, it might be Britney's year. You know, she's had 2 marriages before, if you count the quickie Vegas marriage, 55 hours long. It's still a marriage. So I'm thinking her and Jason, her agent manager, they could get married this year. He's perfect for her, not in the limelight, and maybe keeping her down to earth like she needs to be.
Britney does go down often. On a related note, which celebrity do you think will die this year?
Yeah, it might be Misha Barton. I mean, I hate to say it, girl is young and I don't want her to. So here's my warning to Misha. If you don't want this prediction to come true, put down the crack, get some vitamins, and take care of yourself, girl.
And Misha, don't forget Whitney Houston's pearl of wisdom, crack is cheap. So DZ, who do you think will be pregnant this year?
Pregnant? I think I know the answer to this one. Yep. I think 2010 is the year of Jennifer Aniston's uterus because that girl, she's got a few more years left on her. It's like, she's 40, she's beautiful, guys want her. So whether it's a random sperm donor, whether it's, you know, her gay best friend, or if maybe it's one of the bevy of guys who would be more than lucky to actually end up dating her, Team Aniston all the way, I think that this year, there's gonna be a bun in that oven.
Gay best friends, put on your oven mitts. So, who do you think will get a divorce this year?
Yep, It's probably gonna be Christina Aguilera and Jordan Bratman. Really, you just don't see them together anymore. They don't seem very happy. There are reports that she parties too much as a young mom and he's not happy about it, so it might be Christina.
Mr. Aguilera, time to zip up and put that genie back in the bottle. Bye. So, final question. Who's gonna have a big comeback?
Oh, I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, I think it's going to be Paula Abdul. Don't count her out just because she's not on American Idol anymore, because Simon did say he wants to work with her again. He is leaving American Idol, so that's going to flop, and he's bringing X Factor to the US, and I'm sure she's going to fill in that judge's seat and be more popular than ever. Paula, you're going to come back.
Thanks, and you'll be back too, DZ. That's it for Worst We Get. We're going to not turn the show over the film fight, but we'll be back here 1 month from now, reviewing the best and worst clips from the week. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Not believe your eyes if 10 million fires